Good afternoon, my dear توجيه students all around Palestine, our third meeting via ثانوية online. I will start now. Our third meeting that is recorded via ثانوية online and which was or is organized by teacher Rana Qadous from the Directorate of Education in South Nablus, عصير القبلية Secondary School for Girls, is going to be about a revision in the 12th grade pupils book in Unit 8, Period 1, Comprehension text. I want all of you, please, to open your books to page 78 in your book. This is the page that you are going to open. While you are following me on the TV screen, please keep your books open. First of all, can you tell me what is the title of this text? The title of the text, please, Ruya.
In business.
This is the title of the unit, but I want the title of the text, yeah, Ruya.
Business startups.
Very good. Business startups. By the way, we are going to revise this text. So we are going to see parts of the text, read them, then answer some questions about this part of the text. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Yes. So who's going to read this part of the text? Let's see the first paragraph. Yeah? Ru'ya, start, please.
Information and communications technology businesses could be the best hope for the economic future of Palestine, according to experts inside and outside the country. A recent report said that the ICT sector makes up over 5% of the Palestinian economy.
Thank you, very good. Let's start with the questions. What does ICT stand for? Yes. Yes, ya Maymuna.
Information and communication technology.
Very good. So I for information, C communication, and T technology. So as a whole, it's information and communication technology. Have a look here, please. Yes, read the words. Who can read the words that are presented on the screen? Read, please. Hands up. Only reading. Ruya, read them, please.
Commerce.
Yeah.
Manufacturing. Construction, ICT, agriculture.
Yes, good. What title or what category can be given to these words? What are they? Commerce, manufacturing, construction, ICT, and agriculture. What are these? Yeah. Maymuna, can you tell us? What are these? What do they have in common? What do they share? Yes, توجيهي. Commerce, تجارة, manufacturing, تصنيع, construction, بناء, ICT, التكنولوجيا الاتصالات والمعلومات, agriculture, الزراعة. إيش هدول؟ What do you think are these? These are main sectors of economy. They are main sectors of economy and including Palestine, surely. So, according to experts which of the previous sectors that I mentioned in the previous slide could be the best hope for the economic future of Palestine? Which of them? Which can help in improving the economy of Palestine in the future? Yes, يا توجيهي. Yes, رؤيا.
ICT sector.
ICT sector, very good. Because they said in the text, ICT sector makes up over 5% of the Palestinian economy. According to experts inside the country, this could be the best hope for the economic future of Palestine. Right, let's move on. This is another or the same part of the text, but we are going to have another question. Read it, please. Read the question. Hands up. Maimuna.
Only Palestinian experts think that ICT could be the best economic sector that can help in developing the economy in Palestine.
So we are going to decide whether this statement is true or false. What do you think, ya Maimuna?
False.
False. Why? Can you tell us?
Yeah, because the experts inside and outside the Palestine
or the country. Very good. So they said in the text experts inside and outside the country, but the statement said only Palestinian experts. So this statement is false. Yes. Question number 2, Jivara. Open your mic, please. Jivara, are you there? Type someone else. رؤيا.
The percentage that ICT sector makes up.
Read the question.
Palestinian.
Start with the question, ya رؤيا. To know what are we going to do. No.
The underlined number.
The question is
5%. The underlined
complete.
number
رؤيا.
5%.
توجيهي بدنا نقرأ السؤال. بدنا نعرف شو بدنا نعمل. Complete. Yes.
Complete the underlined number 5% line 4 refers to.
Yeah.
The percentage that ICT sector makes up of the Palestinian economy.
Very good. The percentage that the ICT sector makes up out of the Palestinian economy. النسبة يعني. Percentage of ICT in the Palestinian economy. Right, let's move to another part. Read, please. Read يا ميمونة.
Why ICT? For Mustafa Jawad, the 30 years old head of an online graphic design company. That answer is simple. For an ICT startup, all you need is a computer and a connection. You can distribute your final products by exporting it to the internet cloud.
Very good. We are going to answer some questions about this part. The first question. Yes. Just a moment. There is something wrong. Yes. The question is, what does the underlined question refer to? The underlined question is why ICT? Can you tell me what does this question refer to? Why ICT? Yes. Ayaruya.
Why ICT business could be the best hope for the economic future of Palestine.
Very good. Why could the ICT sector be the best hope for the economic future of Palestine? The second question. Read it. Other hands, please. What do you need to start up an online company? You can follow your book يا توجيهي. Yes, Muna, what do we need to start up a new business or an online company?
All you need is a computer and a connection.
Very good. A computer and a connection to the internet. Yes. The next part is also asking about the same extract from the text, and you are going to tell me whether this statement is true or false. Basmala, can you read the statement, ya Basmala?
Yes. Why decide whether the following statement is true or false according to the text.
Yeah.
Is an old man who is responsible for an online graphic design company.
Design company.
Yes.
Yes. Is it true or false? Yeah,
False.
What do you think?
False.
False. Can you tell me why? You are right, but why is it false?
Because Mustafa Jawad
isn't he responsible for an online graphic design company? مسؤول عن الشركة هاي هو ولا لا؟
Yes, مسؤول.
طب why is it false?
He's 23rd year.
لأنه قدر
Yeah, very good. He's 23 years old. Again يا بسملة. هل نسمع حدا بسملة, what do you say? طيب Jivara, can I hear your voice please?
Because a young man, his age 23. Yeah.
Very good. He's a young man. Very good. He's not an old man. That's why this statement is false. Thank you. Very good.
أنا آسفة يا مس, يعني على السؤال اللي قبله صارت عندي مشكلة ما قدرت أجاوب.
It's not a matter. I know that the internet has many problems. Sometimes, and there was a problem happened with me several minutes ago. So don't worry about that, Jivara. So can you read the next question, Jivara? بما إنه المايك فتح معك. So this is a question.
Where is the question? I can't see it.
It is on the screen. What do the underlined number and pronouns refer to? شفتيه يا جيفارا؟
دقيقة بس. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you underline number and pronoun? 23 دقيقة.
23. refers to. That's the question, ya Jivara. Type. We will see someone else. If you know the answer, do you want to answer?
I don't know what the answer of this. I'm researching it, but I can't see it in the book.
You can't see it in the book? It's line in the text. It's line 5, ya Jivara. The first line in paragraph 2. Could you see it? Type. We will refer back to you. I will choose another student. If you know the answer of other questions, you can raise your hand, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's see Basmala. Yes, yeah, Basmala.
The age of Mustafa Jawad.
Very good. So 23 refers to the age of Mustafa Jawad. What about you? Line 6. You, line 6 in your book also. Yes, yeah, Maymuna.
To the reader who wants to study business.
To start up a new business, huh? So
yes,
you
start
refers
new
to the
business.
reader. And who is the reader? Who is interested in this text? The one who wants to start up a new business. Very good, dear Maymuna. Let's move on to pronoun it, line 8. The pronoun it, line 8. Yes, here we am.
Final product.
The final product. Very good. Very good, here we am. Let's move on. The first two or the last two lines in paragraph 2. Line 9 and 10. Who wants to read? Read, yeah, Jivara. Read.
There are still problems. So the main one is lack of 3G network in Palestine. Lack in Palestine. In Palestine because access to the necessary wave band is not available yet.
Very good. The first question about this part. According to the text, what is the main problem for ICT companies in Palestine? Yes, ya Maymuna.
Lack of 3G.
Very good. It's the lack of 3G networks. Do you know what does 3G refers to? By the way, I show you the answer. So who can tell me what does the 3G refer to or stand for?
Network fast.
3G.
Network fast.
Yeah, 3G اختصار لشو يا جيفارا؟ اختصار لإيش؟ طيب نشوف رؤية.
3 generation.
Third generation. It refers to the third generation or it stands for the third generation. طيب. My question is, why is there a shortage of 3G networks in Palestine? Shortage, by the way, means lack. It's the same meaning. So why do we have a shortage of 3G networks in Palestine? Yes, Maymuna?
Because access to the necessary wave bands is not available yet.
Available, yes, because access to the necessary web bands is not available as it is restricted by Israel. طبعا, what we say here is according to the text, as I said at the beginning of this part. But in reality, يا توجيه, actually, do we have a shortage and or a lack of 3G in Palestine nowadays? Yes, يا رؤيا, what do you think?
No, we at Palestine now we have 3G networks.
We have 3G and 4G, sometimes 5G, but according to the text, the text said there was a lack or there is a lack of 3G networks because the book was written several years ago before the availability of 3G in Palestine. So when you are asked in the exam about this part, you have to restrict to the text. أنا بدي أتقيد بالقطعة يا توجيه بغض النظر إنه أنا بعرف إنه في 3G في فلسطين، لكن you have to restrict to the text when you are asked about the text. Clear? واضحة الفكرة صبايا؟ طيب, let's move on. Move on. the same part that Jivara read, and we have another question or other questions about it. The first question is a true-false statement. Read it, please. Read the true-false statement, Basmala. Yes, ya Basmala. It seems that many people have network problems today. So we will move to Ru'ya. Read ya Ru'ya.
According to the text, lack of 3G networks is the only problem for starting up an online business in Palestine.
Yeah, what do you think?
False. It is false.
Yeah.
It is the main problem.
Very good. It is not the only problem. It's the main problem. مش هي المشكلة الوحيدة. في مشاكل ثانية, but it is the main problem. So the answer is false. Thank you, ya Ru'ya. Let's move to the second question. Complete the pronoun one. Line 9 in your book refers to. Yes, ya Maymuna.
The problem.
The problem, very good. So, problem for starting up an ICT company or an ICT business. Yes, another part. Move on, reading, please. Read, please. Ru'ya, read.
Mustafa was always good at art and language, and when he finished school, everyone advised him to study English at university. Instead, he taught himself how to program and started making his own software programs.
Good. So we have here an example of someone who started up a new business or an online business while he was still very young, who is Mustafa Jawad. So let's have some questions about him. The first one, why did people advise Mustafa to study English at the university? What do you think, ya Jivara?
Because he's good at school in language and art.
Very good, very good. He was good at art and languages, so people advised him to study English at the university. The second question, a true or false statement. Decide, according to the text, whether this statement is true or false. First, ya Maymuna, read the statement.
Although Mustafa was good at language, he preferred to study programming at the university. False.
Yeah, the answer is false. Why do you think it's false, ya Maymuna?
Because Mustafa Jawad, he taught himself to program and
very good. He
started to
taught
make
himself how to program. He did not study this at the university. Very good, ya Maymuna. And this is the part of the text that shows you why this statement is false. Instead, he taught himself how to program. He did not go to the university to study this or to study programming. Complete. The word instead, line 12, refers to. The word instead. Yes? Jivara, instead refers to?
Inside of the study English at university.
Very good. Instead of studying English at the university. Very good, very good. Another part. Let's read these two lines, Maymuna, please.
His first attempt was a game which was so popular with his fellow students that he decided starting his own company might be a real possibility.
Might be a real possibility. Type. The first question, true or false? Read the statement, please. Yeah? Read the statement. Ru'ya?
Mustafa's friends liked his game, so he decided to start up his own company. True.
Yeah, very good. It's true. His fellow friends liked the game. How do we know that the friends of Mustafa liked his game? From the 2 lines above. How do you know that they liked the game? Can you tell me, Yaruya?
Because the game was so popular with
Very good.
They said his fellow students.
Very good. They said that the game was very or so popular with his fellow students. This means that they liked it. Very good. Complete. The expression his first attempt, line 14, refers to or means. What does this mean? His first attempt. Rivara.
It tried to.
Yeah. Very good.
It tried to making a game or.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. His try to make a software program, which was a game. Very good. Right. The pronoun which, line 14, refers to this pronoun, which. Maimuna.
The game.
The game, very good. Excellent, ya Maimuna. The first game that Mustafa made. Let's move on to the next paragraph. I mean, paragraph 4 in your book, line 16. Start reading. Jivara.
His big breakthrough come when he attained to attend a start-up weekend in Ramallah. He managed to get small amounts of financial support, which gave him at the time to develop more ideas. Continue. Paragraph more.
Perhaps
more important. More importantly, he met other business people, both Palestinian and from other countries. He learned a lot about the particular side practical side and of running a business, and about how to get his products
noticed. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very good. Let's start with the questions. What was the event that made a big difference in Mustafa's business life? When I say a big difference in his life, it means the big breakthrough in his life. Yes, ya Maimuna.
He attended a startup weekend in Ramallah.
Very good. A startup weekend in Ramallah made a big difference in Mustafa's business life. Let's see how. Decide whether the following statement is true or false according to the text. Read the statement here, Ru'ya, please.
Business people.
Yeah.
Business people who Mustafa met at the startup weekend were from inside and outside Palestine.
What do you think?
True.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. It's true. We said that he met other business people, both Palestinian and from other countries. So they were from inside and outside Palestine. What do the underlined pronoun or pronouns refer to? The first one is which. What does it refer to? IOM, which refers?
Small amount of financial support.
Very good. So it refers to the financial support Mustafa got from the startup weekend in Ramallah. The second reference, his line 20. Jivara. Yes, Jivara.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, of course. I want you to tell me, what does the pronoun his, line 20, refers to?
To Mustafa.
Mustafa Jawad, very good. Thank you. Let's move on. Complete. Mustafa benefited. طبعا I'm asking about the same part, the same paragraph. Mustafa benefited from the startup weekend by. By the way, Mustafa got 2 benefits from attending the startup weekend in Ramallah. What were they? The first one, Maimuna.
The first, he gets a small amount of financial support.
Very good. Thank you. Let's stop. Thank you, ya Maimuna. So the first one is he got some financial support. But how did this help him, ya Ru'ya? The financial support that he got.
Which gave him the time to develop more ideas.
Very good. So by getting this financial support, he could have time to develop more ideas. The second benefit, ya Jivara, from the startup weekend.
And give him a time to develop more ideas.
Yeah, that's right. This is the first benefit. The first benefit, he got a financial support, and this helped him to develop more ideas. We have another benefit, ya Jivara. Can you tell us what is it?
He learned a lot about the practical side of running a business, about how to get his product
noticed. Very good.
Noticed.
From where did he learn this? From where did he learn this?
From the people, the business people, both Palestine and from other countries.
Yeah, very good. So the second benefit, ya Jivara, he met and learned from other business people about what you said, the practical side of running a business and ways of getting his products noticed. So again, Mustafa benefited from the startup weekend in 2 different ways. The first one, getting financial support, which helps him to develop more ideas. And the second benefit is meeting and learning from other business people, from inside and outside Palestine, about the practical side of running a business and ways of getting his products noticed. Yes? You want to say something? So we will move on. We will move on. Thank you. Read please, ya Ru'ya. Ru'ya, are you there?
Yes, teacher. Mustafa is currently working on a program that makes the teaching of chemistry in schools more fun. He has already had interest from within Palestine and from other countries in the Arab world.
Good. The first question, how is Mustafa trying to help school students? What is he doing to help school students? Yes, ya Maymuna.
He make a program that makes that teaching of chemistry in school more fun.
Chemistry, yes. By working on a program that makes the teaching of chemistry in schools more fun. Type the true false statement. Read it, please, ya Jivara.
Palestinian students and those from the other Arab countries are interested in Mustafa's education programs. Yes.
True or false?
True.
True, very good.
True.
We said that they are popular, or people or students are interested from within and from other countries outside Palestine, from within Palestine and from other countries in the Arab world. If I say Palestinian students and those from around the world are interested in Mustafa's educational program, would the statement still be true? Ya Maymuna, what do you said? What do you say?
No. False.
Again.
Arab word.
False. Very good. I said Palestinian students and those from around the world. لو بدي أغير هون, the Arab countries called around the world are interested in Mustafa's educational programs. The statement will be false, not true. So pay attention to every single word written in the true false statements. They are very important. Yes, let's move on to another part of the text from line 24 till line 27. Read please, يا ميمونة.
Like a lot of other young Palestinian business people, he wants to do something positive to help his country, but he stressed that his company isn't a humanitarian operation. Humanitarian operation. It is a business, he says, and the aim is to get good return on the investment.
Investment, good. So the first question, what is Mustafa's main aim of having an online company? The main aim, pay attention to this. Aya Jivara.
Something positive to help his country.
Is it the main aim? الهدف الأساسي من الشركة اللي فتحها هاي أو اللي عملها. Was it to help or to do something positive to his country?
اللي هي money benefits or
yeah, very good.
financial support.
Jivara, focus well please. معلش, focus well. We said that, or in this paragraph, you can see that Mustafa has two aims of his online company. I want the main one, the first one, the first aim. Was it to do something positive to Palestinian people?
Yes, it's the main.
This is the main one. What do you think, ya Ruya?
The aim is to get good returns on the investment.
Very good. The main aim, ya Jivara, is to get good returns on the investment. How do you know, ya Ruya, that his main aim wasn't to do something positive to Palestinian people?
Oh.
Because
from the text.
He said isn't a humanitarian operation.
Very good. He said that it is not a humanitarian operation. ما قال هاي مش شركة إنسانية، مش شركة يعني خيرية. So this means that this was not his main aim. His main aim was to get good returns on the investment. Clear? وضحت جيفارا ليش الجواب to get good returns.
شكرا.
تمام. Let's move to the true false statements. Read it يا ميمونة.
Mustafa's company is mainly a non-profit operation to help his country. False.
Mm-hmm. False. This is the same idea that we focused on previously. What do the underlined expression and pronoun refer to? The first one is his country. Line 26 in your book. His country. Which country are we talking about? Yeah? Jivara was impatient and she answered yes, very good. His country means or refers to Palestine. The second one, at line 27. Yes, Yowiam, can you tell us it refers to what? Line 27. It's a business. What does the pronoun it refer to? طيب نشوف رؤيا.
His company.
Yes, Mustafa's company. That's right. Thank you. Let's move to the last part of our text. Read the paragraph, ya Ru'ya.
One way he believes he can help is to pass on what he has learned to others even younger than he is. I learned a lot from that startup weekend. When I go to the next one, I hope I'll learn more, but I'll also be able to advise others.
Very good. As we said, one of the aims of Mustafa's company is to help his country, to do something positive to his people. The question is, how can Mustafa help people in his country? Ayat Jivara.
Pass on what he has learned to others even younger than
Very good.
Than he is.
Very good. By passing on what he's learned to others even younger than he is. The second question, what does Mustafa hope to do at the next startup weekend? It means that the startup weekend in Ramallah wasn't the only one he attended. He wants to attend others in the future. So what does he hope to do in the next startup weekend? Yes, ya Maymuna. The first one.
He learned more.
Yes, he wants to learn more. Thank you. And the second one, ya Ruya.
And will be able to advise others.
So he wants to be able to advise others. If I ask you this question, Tawjihi, what is the difference between the startup weekend Mustafa attended in Ramallah and the one he wanted to? What is the main difference, do you think? Ajivara, what do you think?
When he advised the people, it's younger than him. He's professional now, but in Ramallah, he's not professional. He just a student want to learn how to make.
Yeah, very good, excellent. In the startup weekend in Ramallah, he only wanted to learn from others. He wasn't an experienced one. He wasn't a professional. But in the coming startup weekends, he will be able to advise others, which means he's an experienced man. He's a professional. He could help others and advise them. Very good. Right. What do the underlined pronouns refer to? I line 29. Yes, Tawjihi, we am. I refers to
Mustafa Jawad.
Mustafa Jawad, thank you. And we have the pronoun 1, line 30, Maymuna.
The startup weekend.
Yes, the startup weekend. In this way, we finished the text, discussing the text and revising it. We now have some samples of the Ministry of Education exams, question, the comprehension text in the pupils book for Unit 8, Period 1. Our text, which is business startups. For beginning with the questions of the Ministry of Education, we want to have a look at the types of questions on comprehension texts in general. يعني شنو نوع الأسئلة اللي بتجيني أنا على القطع اللي بتكون واردة في سواء امتحان الوزارة ولا مديرية ولا امتحان مدرسة. The first one is WH questions. لازم يكون عندي أسئلة WH يعني when, where, what, why, these are questions. Then I have true or false statements. Then we have complete, and in the completion question you can complete statements, complete tables, complete diagrams. فممكن تيجي بأشكال متعددة complete. ممكن جمل، ممكن جدول، ممكن يكون مخطط معين تكمليه. And then we have replaced underlined parts of the following sentences, for example, with words or phrases from the text. You have statements, they underline a part of it, and you are going to give a word or a phrase from the text that means the same. اللي هو يعني give me the synonym, in other words. Give me the meaning of the underlined parts. Then we have referentials اللي هو what do the underlined pronouns ممكن يكونوا numbers, أرقام, words or phrases refer to. طبعا all these questions comes in the comprehension text questions in the exam, either in the pupils book or in the Reading Plus book. Now let's move to the Ministry of Education exam questions on this text that we revised in this meeting. This is the part of the text that we are going to have questions on. يعني this is from line 5 to the end, but there are parts which are not found here. So have a look at the text in your book, because I cannot present on the screen both the part of the text and the questions. I want you to follow the text in your book and to give me the answers by looking at the screen. Ready يا توجيهي?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, let's start. The first question. Read, please. Read يا جيفارا.
Why did people
encourage
صح
encourage يعني
why did people شوي الكلمات مش واضحات why
encourage
did
يا جيفارا.
people encourage Mustafa to study English at the university?
Yeah, can you give us
because
answer?
because Mustafa was already good at the art and language.
Very good, because he was always good at art and language. Question number 2. By the way, most of the questions that we answered in the previous part of the presentation will be repeated here, but only to make sure that you understand, so you can answer them very quickly. رؤيا.
How did the startup weekend help Mustafa in his work? He get a small amount of financial support, and he met other business people, both Palestinian and from other countries.
Very good, very good. He managed to get a small amount of financial support, and he met other business people and learned about running a business and how to get his products noticed. Number 3, Wiam. Yes, Wiam, read the question, please.
What does Mustafa hope to do at the next startup weekend?
At the next, yeah.
He hopes he'll learn more and to be able to advise others.
Very good. He hopes to learn more and to advise others. Thank you, Yoam. Decide if the statements are true or false according to the text. Number 1. Yes, please, Maimuna.
Mustafa works as an employee at the online graphic company. False.
employee يعني ايش؟ موظف. طب the correction يا ميمونة.
He had an online graphic company.
Yeah, he was the head. He was the boss. He was the manager of the online company. Number 2, Jivara.
Nobody helped Jawad make computer software. True.
True, very good.
Because
yeah? Because he
taught himself to make a software.
Very good. He taught himself how to make software programs. Number 3, Ru'ya.
Mustafa's company is a humanitarian one. False.
Yeah, the correction.
It isn't a humanitarian operation.
Very good. It isn't a humanitarian operation. We said the main aim was to get good returns on his investment. Yes, very good. Type. This is the question that I mentioned previously about the types of questions that you can meet in your comprehension text questions, which is replace the underlined parts of these sentences with words and phrases from the text. Number 1. Yes, here we are. Number 1.
Do not forget that managing a day. Today, business is not an easy
task. Running, very good. The meaning of managing is running. Thank you. Number 2. Maimuna.
Farmers are seeking to improve their profit from their crops. Profit meaning returns.
Returns, excellent. The next question, what do these pronouns highlighted in the text refer to? We have his, line 4. His line 4 اللي هي in the text it is line 20. طبعا لأنه القطعة مش قدامنا فنطلع على القطعة بالكتاب. His line 20. جيفارا. Jivara, his refers to, again, his refers to, I couldn't hear you.
His country اللي هي لمصطفى country اللي Palestine.
Jivara, we are still in one, please, which is his only. His. Who is?
His Mustafa.
Mustafa, yes. So his refers to Mustafa Jawad. طب his country, thank you يا جيفارا. His country يا وئام.
Palestine.
Palestine. It line 9. It, which is in line 8 in your book. It line 8. Maimuna.
Final product.
Oh no, it's not in line 8. Mustafa's company, which is line. Let's refer back to the text.
27, line 27, the Mustafa company.
Yeah, it is a business. Line 27. Yeah, that's the it that we mean, which is Mustafa's company. Right. The same text. We are going to answer the questions that are not repeated. For example, what is the main problem for ICT companies in Palestine? Jivara.
The one, wait, 3G network in Palestine, lake of the,
lake بحيرة, lack. Yeah.
Lack of 3G network in Palestine.
Very good. Lack of 3G networks in Palestine. The benefits, we mentioned them previously, and what he hopes to do in the next startup weekend. They are repeated questions, so we're not going to do them. Let's do this question. Complete the table with brief notes about Mustafa Jawad. That's the table. You are going to tell me what is the current position or job for Mustafa. What is his job now? Maimuna.
Head of an online graphic design company.
Yes, he's the head of an online graphic design company. His first attempt, what was it, ya Ruya?
A game.
That's right, a game. Thank you. Through in his business, the thing that makes or made a big difference in his business, ya Jivara?
When he started to attend to startup weekend in Ramallah.
Very good. When he attended a startup weekend in Ramallah. The business aims. Now I want the both aims, not only the main one. Both aims. Maimuna.
Good return and do something positive to his country.
That's good. He wants to do something positive to help his country, and he wants to get good returns on his investments. True or false statements? Number 1, we am.
Mustafa began thinking of starting
his own.
His company after his fellow students like has a game. True.
Yes, it's true. His fellow friends, his fellow students like the game, so he started thinking about having a new business. That's true. Number 2. Yes, Maimuna.
Though he was good at language, Mustafa preferred programming. It's true.
To study programming at university. Think again, please, ya Maimuna. Did he study programming at the university?
Thought he was good at language. Mustafa preferred to study programming at university. False.
False. The correction, ya Maimuna. Can you tell us?
Yeah, he thought to himself.
He taught himself. Yeah, good.
He taught himself.
Three or C يا جيفارا.
Mustafa got a huge financial support, which helped him to develop more ideas. False.
False. Very good. How do you know? What is the wrong thing in the statement, Jivara? Can you tell us?
1 minute, please.
It's false, but why?
It's not a huge.
It wasn't a huge financial support. It was
a small. Wait.
very good.
To get a small amount of financial support.
Yeah, that financial support he got was small, not huge. So this is the false part of this statement. Thank you, Jivara. رؤيا number 4 or D.
Mustafa's company is mainly a humanitarian operation to help his country. False. It is not a humanitarian operation.
Yeah, it is a profit operation. A profit operation, and he wanted to get good returns on the investment. Thank you, يا رؤيا. طيب, let's move to this question of completion of statements. Complete the following sentences. According to experts inside and outside Palestine, ICT business might be. Yes, complete. When you want to complete, you go back to the text. Jivara, how can we complete this statement? Yeah. طيب, ميمونة, complete it.
The best for the economic future of Palestine.
The best hope, yeah, Maimuna.
The best hope for the economic future of Palestine.
The best hope for the economic future of Palestine. Number 2, yes, yeah, we are.
Starting up online
companies
requires a computer and connection.
Very good. Starting up online companies requires a computer and a connection. Write what each of the following refers to. 8, line 6. Here, the 8 is line, where is it? Line 8. Line 8 in your book. Yes, yeah, Jivar.
Business.
Line 8. Go back to line 8, please, in your book.
Experience to the product.
Exporting it to the internet cloud. What is this thing that we export it to? Again, please.
It's a final.
Yes, the final product. Thank you. One line 30. One line 30. Yes, ya Maimuna.
Startup weekend.
Yes, the startup weekend. In this way, I think we finish. And now the time of fun. We are going to have a challenge game on the Kahoot. Are you ready for fun, توجيهي?
Yes.
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 So let's start. No, not this part. Yeah, that's it. Just a moment, there's something. أنا عندي مش عارف ليه. Yeah. Internet today is very weak in different parts of Palestine. This is the problem today. But we will try to manage. I hope that you will be patient with me. Yeah, we will start our game. I'll send you now on the chat of the teams a code or a number that you are going to use in order to enter or to join our game. That's it. The chat. Yeah, have you received the link, توجيهي?
Yes, teacher.
So, click on the link, and after you click the link, you should reach, or it's supposed for you to reach this page. المفروض بس أنا أعمل enter أو كليك على الرابط اللي موجود عندي أوصل لهاي الصفحة. Have you reached it, توجيهي?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
So,
teacher.
paste the link. نعمل لصق للرقم للرابط اللي عندنا. Then enter. Then write your names. We will see whether there are students who are inside the game or not. I have رؤيا, I have ميمونة. Yes, others, please. نحاول. جيفارا معانا. عرفتي تفوتي على الرابط يا جيفارا؟ Who is Kahoot? HTTP Kahoot. You should write your names. بدي أشوف أساميكم صبايا. So, should I start? I have only three students in the game. Type. I will start now. As usual, you will see the question on the Teams screen, and you will choose the answer by clicking on the color of the answer. You will not see answers on the part of the Kahoot on your mobile. Ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
By
teacher.
the way, you have 30 seconds for answering each question, so I think it's enough time for that. Let's start. Yes. All the questions are about the text, by the way. Question number 1. The percentage that ICT makes up out of the Palestinian economy. Is it 50%, 15%, 5%, or half percent? Quickly. Pay attention to the time. Let's see the answers, the people who answered. Yeah. Again, there is something wrong. I don't know what. Yes. Number 2. Oh, the first one here is Maimuna, 870 points. Then the one who is with the Kahoot link. مين اللي دخل برابط الكاهوت هون عشان نعرف؟ وئام لانا المفروض كتبتي اسمك يا لانا، مش مشكلة، هلا عرفناكي. Let's move to the second question. Mustafa Jawad is the head of what company? Is it graphic design, construction, food, or furniture? Yes. Have a look at the results. Again, Maimuna is in the first place, then Ru'ya, Lana, and the last one is Jivara. Pay attention, be as fast as possible. Question number 3. Access to the necessary wave band for 3G networks in Palestine is because of whom? Palestine, Israel, Jordan, or America? Let's see the result. Ru'ya passed you, ya Maimuna. You are in the 3rd place now. Lana, number 2. Maimuna is 3. Go to the 4th question. The competition is very enthusiastic. Yeah. One of the following statements is false. Pay attention. Which is the false statement? Again, Roya is in the 1st place, but Maimuna now passed Lana in the 2nd place. Let's move to the next, number 5. The first startup weekend that Mustafa attended took place in Nablus, Jericho, Hebron, or Ramallah. Yeah. The result is, again, Ru'ya is in the 1st place, Maimuna in the 2nd. Question number 6. One of the following statements is true. Read them carefully and decide which is the true statement. The result is the same. Ru'ya number 1, Maimuna number 2. The 7th question, we still have 3 questions in addition to this one. The latest program that Mustafa is working on is useful for teaching Arabic, chemistry, biology, or physics. Yeah, the result? Again and again, Ru'ya is the first. Number 8. Yes, the company that Mustafa created was 1. Profit Limited Humanitarian. Again. Number 1 is Ru'ya. Number 2 is Maymuna. 3 is Lana. The last question, the only way that Mustafa can help his country by is supporting with money, employing people, giving advice. What do you think? And let's see the result. Number 3 is Lana. Number 2 is Maymuna. And number 1 is Ru'ya. Well done for all. They are celebrating you, the 3 students who participated in this competition. Thank you, Ya Tawjihi. Thank you. I hope that you liked the game. Was it fun? What do you think? Was it
Very fun.
an interesting one? I think it was interesting and useful at the same time, huh?
Yes.
So this is the end of the Kahoot game. Great job for all of you, either in participating in the presentation, answering the questions, or in the Kahoot game. This is the end of our meeting for today. Thanks for all. Thanks for joining me and participating. This is your teacher, Rana Qadous, from the Directorate of Education, South Nablus, Asira Al-Qabliya Secondary School for Girls. Thanks for all of you.
Thank you,
Any
teacher.
questions before stopping the recording?
No question. Thank you, teacher.
No questions. Thank you. Thank you. I will stop now. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your participation.